Welcome to this bonus episode of Casual Alteration. We have a special event going on. What is it?
Well, we had a card reveal. It was the Brassbug token, most highly requested reveal since we did the live stream at PAX East with Equinox.
And Loki allowed us to keep that one back because you do tokens, but also because we really need to get to know the artists that are creating these cards. There really hasn't been a lot of interaction with them up to this point, and so we're trying to do that. We happen to get the artists for this card, ask them a few questions.
So we had a chance to speak briefly with the artist, Ahn, who has done quite a number of other pieces in the past, including previous Brassbug tokens. Ahn is a freelance concept artist and illustrator from Vietnam.
As you said, they've done a lot of different pieces for the sets before this. It was interesting to find out how they became a part of the Altered art team.
Ahn has been working with Altered from the very beginning, even before Beyond the Gates was released. She did a lot of art for cards in that set, including the original Brassbug token and the bonus art Brassbug token that was released in the promo packs as well. So Ahn's journey began with a message from the art director, Max, who introduced her to the game, and she really found the world very engaging, of course, and was excited to join the team.
Yeah, and of course, one of the questions you have to ask the artist, what was your favorite piece that you've done for it? What did she say to that?
Well, she said, first of all, Axiom is her favorite faction, which makes sense because she does the Brassbug art
so well. Yes.
Yes, and she does such a great job with it. And she said, as an artist, I understand this. It is difficult to choose a favorite, but she did say probably Tinkerbell.
No, Tinkerbell is so beautiful. I know she's actually posted about Tinkerbell before.
Yeah, I wasn't too surprised to hear that, but I really like the Tinkerbell art too. I just think it's very beautiful. So,
not to give away any spoilers for future sets, but we did ask, is there a character or a historical person that you'd like to paint for Altered?
Oh, she did say, as a fan of anime and Sailor Moon, she was hoping that maybe someday Altered would introduce a Galaxy Squad.
That would be pretty crazy crossover.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think we could all hope for that, right?
Then we started asking questions about the actual Brassbug token that she made. Yes, dog, you can be in the podcast too today. We were wondering about what the vision was and what's happening in the picture.
Yeah, so as you can see in the picture, the Brassbug is climbing a factory chimney. We'll learn more about what's happening exactly in this picture during the lore that comes out in the future. Ahn did say, with the art that she does, her priority is always to try to capture and represent the feeling of how the character feels in the moment of what's happening in the art. So she's imagining this little Brassbug feeling amazed by the view that it sees, just taking it all in as far as his eye could see because he's so high up, which I think is great. I love the idea of this little Brassbug just climbing and saying wow to itself in whatever that sounds like in binary.
Everyone who's taken a good look at this will know that it isn't in that same kind of brownish color. There's no gold in it except for the eyes. It's purple.
It's purple, and I did ask Ahn about that, but she said that's something that'll be discussed more in the story. So she didn't really want to talk too much about that. I will say I did learn this Brassbug is a different color because it's not made of the same materials that other Brassbugs have been made of.
I wonder if that substance is something that's already something we've seen from the Maze reveals.
Yes, that's true. We have seen that every faction has found a little something different in this part of their world, or different uses for the things that they found in this part of the world. Maybe what Axiom has done is taken that and used it to build things. Something else that we should talk about in addition to the art is the poem that you wrote.
Yes, I did write a new poem for this. It is not related to the lore, however. So anything that we know about the lore about this Brassbug, how it was created, we have no knowledge about. I just imagined that this is a new Brassbug. Someone had to create it. Someone had to be the engineer. How would they feel about this Brassbug being high on this chimney when they're way down below and just looking at this Brassbug up there in its lonesome, looking like a penny way up there in the sky, and possibly feeling some remorse about not being connected to it anymore?
Maybe a little bit of anxiety, like a
Yes.
parent watching their child go off and do
Absolutely.
something on their own.
Yes, that's where I picked up from it. But it's definitely a different vision than probably what the lore is going to tell us. And just be aware, this is my own creation. I have no idea if this is at all what Yoshi had in mind.
Non-canon fan content.
And that will be it for this extra podcast. I hope that you enjoyed the way we've released this card, revealed the information for it, and we hope to do this again with future tokens. I've been Ian, the token husband.
And I am Kari, the tokens lady. Goodbye, everybody.
Have a great week.